Morning everyone, Boker Tov. Continue the halachot of Yom Kippur. So a person on Yom Kippur takes a food and accidentally makes a bracha, and then before he puts it in his mouth, he realizes that it's Yom Kippur. So with all other fasts, which are midei Rabbanan, including Tisha B'Av, you take a small bite out of the food, not to be a bracha levatala, because the bracha levatala is saying Hashem's name in vain, and that's a sin from the Torah. But on Yom Kippur, which is midei Oraita, you do not take a bite of the food, and you say Baruch Shem Kevo Mochto Le'olam Va'ed, as it's a deoraita as well, of course, to keep Yom Kippur. It's mutar. You're allowed to smell besamim on Yom Kippur if you need to, strengthen yourself, and of course it's mutar to swallow your own saliva. One of the next inuyim we spoke about yesterday is it's asur to wash oneself on Yom Kippur, to shower, to wash oneself in any way, even with cold water, it's asur. So the washing, the minimum washing that we have is washing our hands until our knuckles for netilat yadayim, or after using the restroom. Kohanim could wash their hands regular till the wrist because it's a mitzvah, and if let's say a person falls and slips and he gets his whole arm dirty, then that he's allowed to wash, as it's not a oneg, but it's a necessity type of washing. No leather shoes to be worn on Yom Kippur, Tisha B'Av as well, but not on Yom Kippur. And we train our children to also not wear leather shoes. And we have a lot of options these days, running shoes and the Crocs and different things, so it's not a difficult thing to even have for the children not to wear leather shoes. And lastly, Rav Yosef writes that just like in all mitzvot, we try to train our children to do the mitzvot. So when it comes to fasting, he says certainly children from 9 and under should not do any type of fasting, he says. And from 10 and above, they should do ta'anit sha'ot, a few hours, to build themselves up till when they become 12 for a girl or 13 for a boy, where they're obviously obligated. And he says a year before their bar mitzvah or a year before the bat mitzvah, if they're strong enough, then they could fast the whole thing if they're strong enough to. And when they do eat, then kids should only eat the necessities that they need on Yom Kippur. If they're eating, they should only eat the necessities. That goes the same if someone's sick and he has a leniency and he has a heter, he spoke to his rabbi and they went through the situation that he needs to eat, or eat like this, eat like that. We'll talk a little bit more about that tomorrow. Then it's got to be only the necessities as opposed to junk food and things like that. Okay, a few announcements. Number one is we want to wish our good friend Oren well, and the Nesiat Tova to Eretz Yisrael, Eretz HaKodesh. Enjoy, pray for us. You get you safely, you get there on time for Yom Kippur, and come back safely. B'ezrat Hashem, only brachot for you and your family. B'ezrat Hashem. Mincha tonight at 6:30. Gemara Shiur tonight at 8:30. And also a reminder that tomorrow night we're going to have at 8:30 p.m. here a night of Chizuk, B'ezrat Hashem, all the communities and all the Rabbanim at 8:30 tomorrow night.
We don't say that.
She'asadi kol tzorki, right, because that has to do with wearing shoes. Correct. We don't say that bracha in the morning of Yom Kippur. Thank you. Tana Deviliel.